Peace, peace, peace. I feel like your higher self sent me to you to remind you in this world full of copycats, full of monkey see, monkey do, full of you do that, I want to do it too, you have that, I want it also. All of this monkey see, monkey do business. I'm just here to remind you, literally one of your greatest superpowers as a human being that you were born with is the power of being you, of liking what you like, of doing what you enjoy doing, of creating the way you enjoy to naturally, intuitively, free-flowingly create. I honestly don't like to scroll through social media, but when I do go through social media, I just see it's so funny because even though I'm hardly on my feed, there's times when I see someone doing something that someone else already did, and doing it, why? Doing it for the likes, doing it for the clout, doing it for the views, doing it because someone else did it and they saw how the results that they got, and now they want to try and do it themselves. And I mean, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, because I don't see anything wrong with anything. However, I can notice where improvements can happen. And in this world of people just copying another person, wanting to be like someone else, wanting to do the way someone else does, it's like, why would we try to duplicate or clone something when literally we were gifted with something that nobody or nothing ever can be you? Nothing can ever have the spirit that you have. And it really blows my mind how, I don't even want to say blows my mind. I'm always very cautious with, and I'm always very mindful with the words that I use. But it really gets me at loss of words when I'm just constantly seeing people not realizing that there's so much beauty, there's so much power, there's so much specialness within us, honoring who we are, honoring everything that is tied with that. Literally, it's so, it really amazes me how we just get lost in this physical so much that humans have lost touch with their own essence and began to believe that the way that they were created was not good enough, or is less than, or is missing anything. And humans have been disillusioned to think that they have to be a certain way, or look a certain way, or like certain things, or be and say, and literally it's like this world is a big, it's like they wanted us to be in a file system, and every human being to like walk this line and be this way. It's kind of like I'm picturing a big manufacturing warehouse where they create products, right? And they're going through these machines, and every machine is doing a certain thing to create this product identical, to replicate every product to be the same way. 4, 5, 6, and it's like if people have fallen into this warehouse, into this manufacturing program, and believe that you're meant to be a duplicate of something else. But how in the world can you ever be a duplicate of anything else when nothing can be duplicated, when it is, nothing of original creation can ever be duplicated. Even if they go and they take your cells and, or take your hair, I don't even know, I think it's just with the with the cell that they take and they go clone. I don't even know if I can say that word, but this is all for entertainment purposes, and none of this is what I'm saying is, I'm just speaking out of my mind. But even if they went and tried to do that and clone you, you can tell the differences with clones. You can just tell that's not the original being that was created by source, by this divinity that is just this powerful creator of being. Nothing can ever be duplicated into being something that is just original. You're one of one. You're one of one. There's no one of two. There's no, even if there was, think about it, even if there was a clone of you, you are still you. You cannot be taken away from your essence, and nobody can go and take your essence and duplicate that. So why are we going to feed into this belief and this programming that we must follow this file system in this warehouse and be like everybody else? We're not meant to be like everybody else. We're meant to be who we came here to be. And there's something so unique. It's like there's a little, I'm picturing like a little gold light somewhere within each of us. This spark of gold essence within each of us that is so unique to just us. This one thing that was placed in just you. And that's the gift for you to share with the world, to share with yourself, and to overfill yourself with it, that you share and you pour onto the world. That gift that when you were created in this manufacturing process from source, natural creation, natural creator, the one and only creator, the one and only source, when you were going through that creation process, it's like the machine of source placed this little gold thing within you. And us honoring who we are and our uniqueness and our authenticity and our individuality and our originality, that's how we end up finding that spark, finding what that spark is within us that we're meant to share with ourselves and in turn overflow and share with the world. But we can't get to that if we're trying to figure out what's the next person doing, what's the next person thinking, how's the next person acting, what are they wearing, what are these trends? Oh my gosh, I cannot stand trends. It's like, if that's a trend, I don't want it. Oh, that's trendy, I don't want it. Create your own trend. Be your own trend. We are all meant to be our own trend, not follow nothing. We're not here to be any followers of anything, even social media. Whenever I'm writing anything down, just because I like to document my progress in different things, I don't write anything about followers. I write down leaders instead of followers. Even social media is trying to program us to think that and believe that we're meant to be following. I don't follow nobody, and nobody follows me, and I will never let anybody follow me. I always, even in my workshops or my events, I literally always tell people, I'm not here to teach you nothing. I'm not here to show you nothing other than just be some kind of guiding light for you to turn back into that power that you hold. There's no right or wrong within what we intuitively choose. And there's so much power in that. There's so much power in that. The birds don't try to be like the other bird. They just are who they are, and they're just effortless with it. It's just a natural thing. And why us human beings, we're so highly intelligent, and at the same time, it's like we're so far behind. Nature's way ahead of us, and we're still trying to remember, like, oh, I just need to be authentic. I just need to be myself. Don't judge myself. Don't try to force my growth. Don't worry about how many leaves are falling. Nature teaches us so much. And well, I'm just here to just remind you, one of your greatest superpowers as a human being, this human, this light made manifest, is being you. Be you. Be you, and you'll attract and see how different your life will be. You'll attract people who honor you, who value you for being you, not because you're being someone that they want you to be, or because you're molding yourself into being something or someone that you think others will like. At the end of the day, you realize that you end up getting left alone. That's a path of loneliness. It's interesting, when people chase a path of popularity, they end up realizing that it was just a big path of loneliness. Those who walk a path alone, and I speak for myself, you end up feeling so full, because you realize how even just the fact that you are everything, and the more that you honor you and who you are in your company and your own space and energy and essence of who you are, it doesn't matter who's around. It doesn't matter who likes you. It doesn't matter who approves or not, because you're not seeking any of that at all. And through that, you attract the people who are on that same magnetic vibration, because we can only attract the same magnetic field that we are on. We're magnets, we're electromagnetic beings. So we can only magnetize the same frequency that we're vibrating on. So I remind you, be you. Be you. Be you gracefully. Be you unapologetically. Be you blissfully. I promise you, that is your power. And that's the only tweak that you are meant to make right now. And watch how much everything else begins to tweak itself just from that adjustment. 1, 3, 2, 4. Lots of love, lots of peace, and pure originality.